Hello, everybody. This is Bobby Jeezy and Heezy coming to you straight out of Q4U Billiards and Cafe in Winter Park, Florida. You guys are watching our Central Florida USA Pool League 10 ball Teams Vegas Cup 2024. We have, I believe, a total of 13 teams, and two of the teams are going to be winning a trip to Vegas to play in the USA Pool League 10 ball championships out of Las Vegas come basically the end of February. We have Team Spoilers versus Team Whiskey Business. And for Team Spoilers, we have Mark. I'm assuming that's Hamler. Not sure how to pronounce that name, but it looks like Hamler, something like that. I guess I should have got the correct pronunciation of that. But anyhow, we have Dale Jessup playing for Whiskey Business. And Mark has his Fargo is 459, while Dale's is 468. And Mark has to go to 47 points while Dale goes to 49 points. Who's at the table now? Is that Dale? Dale's at the table right now. Looks like I have the wrong camera up. There we go. Now we better. You guys have a match started on this other table? Okay. It's a good try by Dale. I'm not really sure if that ball actually went through there and make it. So it looks like it was more of a safety than anything else. Pretty good shot there. I do say so myself. You guys do me a favor. We're going to be live streaming all weekend long. Come Sunday, we're going to have two champions. Hopefully, my team is one of them. We won the trip last year. Well, we was one of the teams that won the trip last year. Oh no, not again. So hopefully, we can do a repeat. Uh, I guess unfortunate or fortunate, however you want to look at it. Our opponents for tonight did not show up. So it looks like we win by forfeit the first round right out of the gate. I'm not complaining. Gives me a little bit of time to get this live stream up and running and hopefully do any tweaks or whatever that might be necessary. But at the moment, we have Dell at the table, played a nice safety, and looks like he just played a nice safety on himself. Great hit. Gets a rail after contact. All right, so let's see what Mark has to offer here. Got a back cut on the two ball, it looks like. Swing around the three rails or whatever, get back out to the center of the table. 1, 2, 3, and look like he's going to be looking pretty good. Four balls hanging close to the other side pocket where he's standing at, so he'll probably just draw back a little bit for the four on that side. Nicely done. And all right, let's see if he's got the right angle to get back up table there for the five on the other side. There's a small gap there. I'm not for sure makes the four there. He might be able to force this cue ball this way. Anywhere in this vicinity would be ideal. All right, so the angle was on the other side of the pocket. He was trying to hit that ball, force it with high inside English. That would be top left, probably somewhere around 10 to 11 o'clock if you're looking at a clock. Anyhow, he didn't get enough on the cue ball, and it goes right in the side pocket. And Dale comes to the table with ball in hand once again. See what he can do with this. I'm sure this is it's going to be a lot of first game jitters. This is our first night for the playoffs. First night, first match. We come back again. First match tomorrow. First round's going to be at 10 a.m. So I'll have the live stream up and running by then. So you guys do me a favor and hit that little thumbs up button and that red heart button. I would certainly appreciate it. Share the stream. Let's let the world know what the USA Pool League is all about. I truly believe this is the fairest handicap system you could possibly get for any kind of league play. And you'll notice, especially if these guys have been playing on the Fargo system for a while, you can rest assured most of these matches are going to go heel. And that's how close the Fargo system works. All right, so Mark's at the table, and it looks like he's in a little bit of a pickle here. Not sure if he knows how to jump. All right, looks like he's going to try to kick at it, kick the 7 in the side ball. This is 10 ball, playing by the 10 ball BCA rules. 10 ball does not count on the break, win or lose. Well, he was trying to put it in the side pocket. He called the side pocket. Maybe he should have called the corner. Damn the bad luck. Either way, it was still a good hit. At least he doesn't give up ball in hand, even though this might be like first cousins, but he's got a decent shot here. He can cut this 8 ball in the side pocket. But anyhow, Dale's got it's got a I don't think there's a scratch involved here. If he's trying to cut this in that corner, there's a scratch in the side pocket. She's gonna have to work some magic on the cue ball if he's gonna cut that ball in the corner. Now it looks like he's calling the bank shot, and that's not a bad shot either. I like cutting it in the side, but he's going for the bank. He's hitting high cue ball. All right, there he goes. Now he's jacking up and putting a little draw stroke on it. Look at that. How do you hit it, folks? Nicely done. Let's see if my instant replay works. It's not a bad shot either. I like cutting it in the side, but he's going for the bank. He's hitting high cue ball. All right, there he goes. Now he's jacking up and putting a little draw stroke on it. Look nice at that. 1-rail bank. How do you hit it, folks? And he puts the 9 ball in. All right, and he's got pretty decent shape here on the 10. Just got to hold his nerves and stroke it smooth and put it in the hole. First 10 ball of the night. Can he get it done? Oh, catches the nipple of the pocket just by a little bit. Well, he didn't leave anything easy for Mark, so he's got a good chance of getting back to the table. But it is very makeable. Super thin cut on the 10. Super thin cut. Bottom right-hand corner pocket. Not him. He likes the bank. Wow. What a good try that was. Very unfortunate. These pockets are a little bit bigger than the normal diamonds. I was really surprised that ball didn't drop. Very unfortunate for Mark, and it looks like Dale's going to take the first 10 ball after all. We take a 14. You know what the score is? 14 what? No, that one. 14-2? Okay. Now I'm only streaming one table at a time. All right, so there we go. Whiskey Business, 14-2. Spoilers has the 2. Forget what cameras on what table. I'm going to have to change that because it's probably going to mess me up all weekend. All right, so here we go. Dale to break. Dale Jessup to break for Team Whiskey Business. They're leading this match 14-2 at the moment. Nice break. He's got an open shot at the one. It's nothing easy. Don't believe it goes past the 10 ball. So Dale's probably going to be forced. Uh-oh. He's going to call the 10 ball right out of the gate. All right. Well, he gave it a whirl. And looks like he got a nice little nudge out of it. Mark's going to come to the table, and he's not going to have a whole lot. I don't think he can see the one ball straight. Well, he's calling it. Let's see if he has to go to the rail first. I think he does, once he knows how to jump. All right, he's lining up the mirror shot, the mirror system here. One rail kick into the one, into the corner pocket. Oh, look at that. Wow. Again, that corner pocket is not going to be too good there for Mark today. Dale's going to come to the table with a wide open shot here on the one. Uh-oh. Wow. For a minute, I thought he was hitting it too straight. Well, I guess he was, kind of. Don't think he left himself the whole two ball, but he's called it anyways. I don't think he can see the whole ball. He's lining it up like he can, so let's see. Maybe he can see all that ball. It sure doesn't appear that way. Maybe he can. Let's see. Well, he actually hit too much ball, so I guess he could see it all. Just clips the 9 ball going in, so now Mark's going to come to the table. Probably with a small angle here in a 2. He's going to have to either hit it very, very slow or spin his cue ball a few rails and try to get better position on the 3. But I think he's just going to have to slow roll this ball and let it barely drop. All right, here we go. Nice little cut shot here on the 4 ball. If he can hit this pocket speed, he'll be able to make the 5 in the upper top left corner pocket. Look at that. Wow. Nicely done by Dell. That wasn't an easy shot by no means. Oh, just a little wide to the right. All right, here we go. Mark needs to really try to make something happen here. At least get back on even terms. Side pocket. Oh, nice shot by Mark. Nicely done. All right, so Mark's got a nice opportunity here to get the scoreboard back to even, at least somewhat even. We can make this 9-ball up top and draw his cue ball. Doesn't even have to draw it. He can just shoot the cue ball to the side rail and play somewhat of a long shot on the 10-ball in the corner. Nicely done. Mark wasn't taking no chances. This is a good opportunity for Mark to get a win on him. There you go. All right, so Mark gets 14 on his board. That will bring him up to 16. Let's see what the 14-5, 19. All right, so the score is now 16-19 in favor of Whiskey Business. Just to let you guys know, Lights Out Streaming is now powered by No Quit Apparel. So you guys check out No Quit Apparel whenever you get a chance. All right, here we go, folks. Welcome back. Mark to break, I'm sorry, for Team Spoilers. And looks like we're at 16-19. Bye, y'all. See y'all tomorrow. Like my team's hightailing it out of here for the night. Go get some early rest, hopefully, and be prepared for tomorrow. All right, so Mark, that's nothing on the break. So Dale comes to the table with a nice opening shot here on the 1-ball. 2-ball's tied up with 7 right there, and don't believe it goes into the pocket. So Dale's going to need to try to either get it broken open or just play a nice safety. I like the safety idea. All right, he's playing position on this as if it has a chance to go in. So I think if I was his opponent, I would have somebody watch the hit just to make sure. Better to be safe than sorry. All right, he's calling a long rail bank on this. Not a bad shot. Hits this ball just like this and make the 1 bank up there. Cue ball should get out of the way. All right, he caught it a little too thin, but he got a nice little roll out of it. Mark's going to come to the table with, and he's going to be jacked up over the 7-ball as well. So that makes the shot even more difficult. All right, good hit. That's really about all he had, really. There wasn't a whole lot that he could do with that, especially being jacked up over that 7-ball like that. So we are just doing one round of matches tonight, just so you guys know. This is 10-ball using the BCA rules. 10-ball does not count on the break, and you must call your ball and pocket every ball. Naturally, if it's obvious, we don't expect you to point it out every single time. But if the ball's in the middle of the table and you intend on making it, it's a good idea to call it. That way nobody can say anything. This is using the Fargo system, so they are racing to their Fargo ranks. So as you can tell, Mark with the spoilers is Fargo's 459, which is just a little bit under Dale's with Whiskey Business at a 468. So the matches are going to naturally going to be really, really close. That was weird. I didn't get to see that. It's too busy talking. But anyhow, so must have accidentally moved the 8 ball. So he told him to put it back. So anyhow, each game you win is worth 14 points, and your opponent that loses the game gets 1 point per ball that they make, which is why we're sitting at a 16-19 score. So Mark, which is at the table now, has to get to 47 points before Dale gets to 49 points. So naturally, 14 points per game can add up pretty quick. Just a hair over 3 racks, basically. 3 racks is 42 if you won 3 racks in a row. Then, of course, if you get into a hill situation where both players need less than 14 points to win the game, you can almost say it's a sudden death rack because whoever wins that rack will win the match. Wow, that's a very nice bank by Dale. And he held position for the 5 ball. Looks like he's probably going to go on the side with it. The big pockets in the side, so very feasible. But again, he can roll it all the way up as well. He's calling the side pocket. So there you go. Tough cut here on the 5 ball. Just got to slow roll this ball as slow as you can. And he tried it, didn't get it there. So Mark comes with a back cut on the 5 ball. He might be able to abuse the 9 ball to hold position for the 6. If he tries to draw it too much, he could draw it right in the side pocket. So I'll just make the 5 and run into the 9. Wow. He went all out on that shot. Look at that. Come out smelling like a rose on that ball. What a shot. What a shot. Not sure if that's what he intended, but it works. All right. Looking pretty good. So Team Spoilers plays out of our Trick Shots Winter Park division. And Whiskey Business plays out of Racks in the Sanford division. I'm very familiar with the Whiskey Business team, but the Spoilers, I don't get to go to Trick Shots a whole lot, so I don't really know. I don't know anything about their players. Janine usually leaves me in Jacksonville when she goes to Trick Shot, so I'm not familiar with any of the Trick Shot players. So Mark, nice shot here, and he puts it down. Nicely done by Mark for Team Spoilers. So Mark gets 14, so that's going to put him at 30 points. And Dell only got 2 that rack, so that's going to put him at 21. All right, so here we go. Would like to take this time to thank you guys for tuning in. Please do me a favor and share the stream. Hit that thumbs up button and that heart button. I would certainly appreciate it. All right, so here's the other half of Whiskey Business shooting at the 10 ball. Not for sure. This is match number 2, and it looks like Whiskey Business won that game. All right, so back to the feature table. Dale Jessup to break. And he's trailing this match 21-30 at the moment. So he basically needs to win this game to capture the lead again. Lays down a really nice break. And I think he's not, he's got a billiard on the 8 if he chooses. Oh, he didn't make a ball. I thought he made a ball. All right, so he did make a ball. So draw break. So Mark comes to the table and see if he takes this billiard. Yeah, he's calling it. He's going to billiard off the 1 into the 8 in the corner pocket. Just like so. No, think he hit that one hard enough. I believe he just hooked himself on the 2 ball. He might be able to catch a sliver of the 1, but it's hard to tell. Yeah, it's 30-21 over there. All right, so it doesn't look like Mark can see the ball, so he's going to go up table and come back. Nice hit. Did not get a rail, so not for sure if Dell was paying attention, but Mark never told him anything, and nobody's saying anything, so he plays a safety on it. Know that Mark did not get a rail on that shot. I'm surprised Dell didn't say anything, but got to pay attention to your match. It looks like a 1-9 combination here. Swings it a little wide. All right. Dell's going to come to the table with a nice look here on the 1 ball. I think he has just enough angle to get position on the 2 ball. Nicely done. I don't think he left himself an easy shot here on the 2 ball, though. Doesn't go past the 5 to shoot the 4 in the corner pocket. So now it looks like he's going to back cut this ball. Very difficult shot. Can be done, though. And he should get position if he doesn't hit it 100 miles an hour. Let's see. He had a really good speed on that ball. Fortunately, he overcut it. over there by the computer. All right. All right, leaked out on him. Mark's going to have an open shot on the 2 in the side. He's probably going to have to send the cue ball. I don't think he's straight enough to slow roll it, but he could. I think you have to send the cue ball this way. Shoot the 2 ball in the side pocket. High, straight top English, like so. And he hit it way too hard. Yep, that's where he wanted it. Just 3 ball all the way down, it looks like. Yep, good try. It's a little heavy. Oh, cue ball drops in the side pocket. Well, looks like Dell's going to have a 3-4 combination here because I don't think it goes anywhere else. Looking to see if the 3-6 is dead. And it looks pretty close. I like the 3 to the 4 a lot better. So it must be wired. It was wired. Mark really needs to be having somebody watch the hit, but he's not saying anything. He's just going to let him shoot it. I can't tell if the balls are frozen. If they are frozen, then you're allowed to push right through it. But nobody bothered to go over and look at it, so is is what it is. All right, good shot here on the 4 to get to the 5 ball. Are you coming over here? Step it over there. All right. Well, Joe didn't get the shape he wanted to get on the 7 ball. He's got an extreme difficult shot here, so he's calling a timeout. See what's going on the other table while they're summing that one up. It looks like Whiskey Business is at the table right now, shooting the 7 ball as well. Nice position on the 8 ball. Roll forward a little bit. Leave yourself some angle on the 9 to get up for the 10 in the opposite corner pocket, just like so. Maybe not rolled it up far enough, but it's going to have to do until he learns better. Just got to slow roll this. These tables are playing really, really springy right now, so you hit it just a little bit, that ball goes way up table, as you can tell. Yeah, you're almost better off going 2 rails with that. The table is just so fast right now. I mean, he just barely hit that ball and it went all the way down. All right, back to the feature table here. They finally made a decision. It looks like he's playing a bank shot or safety. He's playing the bank, and no. Shoots it just a little long. Might have got fortunate on it. Definitely has a long shot for sure. All right, so he's calling the cut in the corner pocket. Got to watch the key ball to make sure it doesn't scratch in the corner to the left of him. There it goes. Oh, and he just barely misses. And look at the cue ball. I mean, it's crazy. This sucker is super fast. Now, Dale's probably going to hit this with top English and make his cue ball stop right there. Let's see how he hits it. Oh, he hit it slow. He should get a good speed. Oh, it still stayed right there. Right when you expect it to take off, it doesn't go anywhere. Hard to hit that timing shot where it catches the ball, then the rail, or the rail and then the ball. Either way, it's a very, very tough shot to play good position from. All right, so Dale's got I mean, the shot's not that difficult, but position on the 10 is. So he just takes what the table gives him, and now he's going to have to, I believe he's already called the crossbank. Nope, he's running it down the rail. If he can hit it somewhat good, it should go in. The pockets on these diamonds are a little bit bigger than the norm, so let's see how he hits it. Desperately needs this 10 ball. And look at that. Oh, nicely done by Dale. Good cut shot there. That's going to give him 14 points, which gives him up to 35. 2. And the other opponent only got 2, so that gives him 32. And it looks like they're back in the ball game. Don't forget, Lights Out Streaming, powered by No Quit Apparel. Get in where you fit in. Just so y'all know, I do have those gloves, by the way. They're no longer coming soon. They are actually here. I have them with me right here at Cuporia Beers and Cafe in Winter Park. They're only $15 each. Anyone interested in picking one up, come see me over here at Cuporia. Anytime this weekend, I'll have them with me. We have some new stuff coming out for the Central Florida USA Pool League as well. Got some cool Central Florida hats. Naturally, we have our USA Pool League T-shirts and whatnot as well. So, you guys interested in rocking some of the USA gear? Come and see us over here at Q4 this weekend. We will hook you up. Horrible break for Mark. Scratches on the break. Dale come to the table with a nice layout here too. So let's see if he can work his way through this rack. I just noticed that Dale's playing with the same cue that I play with. The Icon from Predator. Exact same one I shoot with. I think it's the 4.1. I'm not really for sure. Could be the 4.4. I lose track. It's definitely a 4 for sure. But it's exactly the same one I shoot with. It's a good hitting cue. I'll call it a one row bank on the 6 ball. Cross corner. Think Dale might have got a good roll there for him. But oops, folks, I forgot to put that back on the right table. Definitely have that issue fixed tomorrow. Be able to make that 7 ball or the cue ball. Definitely the right idea. He's playing the 7 ball. I think he's hitting the wrong side. He's going to push the 7 to the rail, but he still probably still make it anyways. He needed to hit. He needed to put the cue ball on the left side of the 6 rather than the right side. Put the cue ball on the left side, it actually pushes the 7 a little bit to the right. That was a great shot by Mark. Unfortunately, the cue ball went in too. It's a good shot there. Got to watch the cue ball at all times. Never know when that thing is going to get away from you. All right, so Dale's got ball in hand on the 7. Looks like he's setting up for a little simple draw stroke. Just draw it back out to the center of the table for the 8 ball. Is he going to power draw this? Well, it looked like he was trying to power draw it, but got the draw without the power. Still good position. Just needs to do a simple stop shot here, and he'll be straight in on the 10 ball. Oh, perfect. Solid hit. Nice shot by Dale. And that should win him this game. Oh, looks like that's going to, yeah, that's a win. He's on the hill. 14 points gives him 49. Yeah. Yeah, he's on the hill. So this is for the win. There you have it. 49 points exactly. Win zip at that. Nicely done. Dale. Another 14 points gives him exactly 49. There you go. First match down. We'll work on getting the second match, and I'll let you guys, or actually a third match. I'll let you guys check out the second match that's in progress right now. All right, so we have Kush at the table for Whiskey Business. Looks like playing against Kayla for Team Spoilers. All right, here we go, folks. We have another match ready for you guys. Give me just a second and I'll have it set up for y'all. Yeah, I got it. Thank you. All right, welcome back, folks. This is Bobby Jeezy and Heezy coming to you straight out of Q4U Billiards Cafe, Winter Park, Florida. Our next matchup is a really good one for you guys. We have Kenny Mack for Team Spoilers, 575 Fargo, versus Edward Shigov. Not sure how you say that, but sounds pretty good to me. Fargo rate of 540. So this should be a knockdown drag out here. Both of these guys seem to be able to shoot really, really good. We are playing 10 ball short races, Central Florida USA Pool League Teams 10 ball Vegas Cup. I believe we have 13 teams in the Vegas Cup, and two of the teams are going to win a trip to Vegas to play in the USA Nationals in Las Vegas. Can't wait to try that again. All right, so that was Edward for Team Whiskey Business. Then we have Kenny Mack at the table now for Team Spoilers. And this is the third round or third match of the first round out of a five match series. And it looks like the second match out of the five match series just completed. Looks like Team Whiskey Business looks like they won it. And they also won the first match. So, all right. So Team Spoilers desperately needs a good win here to keep their run going for the night. Probably just some first match jitters for these guys. Judging by their Fargo rates, I know they both play pretty good. Like I said, I know Edward, so I definitely know how he shoots. Don't really have to know Kenny Mack to know how he shoots with a Fargo rate of 575. So obviously, he should be able to know his way around the table as he's pulling out the short cue. So we're looking at a aerial attack coming up. Wow, good attempt by Kenny Mack. Sorry, folks, I am trying to eat at the same time here. We only get one round of matches for the night, so trying to eat and talk at the same time. All right, so Edwards at the table, and wow, unbelievable. Right now, it's a matter of probably who makes the or who doesn't make the last mistake is going to win. The least amount of errors. Either one of them is ready to play as of yet, apparently. So let's see if Kenny got ball in hand here, so he's going to try to make something happen here in his favor, or at least his team's favor. Nice little draw stroke there with the bridge. Too much draw stroke. Sure, they got to get acquainted with the table as well. These tables are playing super fast right now. So nice safety by Kenny. Edwards got a simple one-rail kick. Shouldn't have a problem hitting this ball. Don't want to hit it too hard. If you're going to make a good hit, at least try to get to the stop up there at the top rail. Use those couple balls as blockers. Not quite what he envisioned. Hard to do when you got to kick such, well, that angle he had on the end rail. Hard to hit it square in the face sometimes. He did make a good hit. Kenny's got a nice layout here. See if he can finish out these last four balls here. 5-7-2 Fargo. He shouldn't have any problems here. Right now he's dealing with speed issues, so that could be the only issue here. Cue ball is really rolling fast right now. There you go. Nicely done. And that's pretty good speed. Perfectly straight in on the 9 ball. All right, so it looks like Kenny's going to get the first rack. And he does. All right, so Kenny's got a 14-1 lead over Edward. Very beginning of the match, so nothing to get worried about as of right now. Basically, he just caught up with the handicap right now. Here we go, Edward to break. Nice, nice crunch. Looks like he made the 5 ball on the break, and he's sitting pretty here on the 1. Not sure if he can get a whole lot out of the 2 ball, but there is a combination there. Don't think the 2 goes past the 9, so he's going to be forced to I think it's too straight on the 1 to really even do anything with this 2 other than draw it straight back, maybe. Yeah, that's pretty much all he had. Didn't look like he had a whole lot he could do with it. He doesn't like the combination. He can always play a nice, simple safety. Like if it was me, I'd just shoot the 2 there, let the cue ball come here, and try to get it to stop right behind the 9 ball. I personally do not like the combination. The angle's like really, really hard, and he played my shot. Very good speed, nicely done. That's exactly the way I envisioned that shot. And Edward just pretty much hit it dead on the head. All right, so one rail kick for Kenny. He's going to try to kick it up in the top left corner. Catches it a little too much on the right side of the two and loses the cue ball. Got to do is ask. All you got to do is ask. All right, so Edward's got a really good chance to try to make something happen. Trying to see if the 6 goes past the 7. I don't know if it does or not. It's very close. Either way, he's got enough angle to draw it out to the center and play the 6 in the top corner, or the combination. He's got a few options. Okay, well, it worked out better than what he planned, but that's what he was trying to get, a shot for the 6 in the corner. Very fortunate to have a really good shot at the 6 in the corner. Should be sending his cue ball to the side rail and back out, just like so. And now he's perfectly in line on the 7 for a nice simple stop shot on the 8 to get him a nice small angle on the 9 to get back up table for the 10. This is like a perfect road map that you'd want to see if you was hill. You can roll it forward or just do a simple stop shot. A lot of different preferences on this particular shot. Straight top English, shoot the 10 in the top left-hand corner. So when you shoot that shot, you're either going to go one rail straight up table, and I recommend 2 rails if the table is fast, like it is today. Force your cue ball to hit the side rail before the side pocket, not after the side pocket. Make sure that cue ball hits the side rail before the side pocket, and your cue ball is always going to be going towards the 10. Nicely done by Edward. Got to wait for the cue ball to stop. Make sure it doesn't go in. And there you go. Edward gets on the board here with cool 14 points. So get him up to 15. That wasn't no break and run. It wasn't a break and run. 0, 14-0. All right, that was a 14-0. Breaking, or not break and run, but anyhow. All right. I thought somebody was buying his fireball. My keys? They're in my case. Where's yours? Well, go get them out of your purse. All right, so here we go. Kenny to break. This is the third rack. And we have a fairly even matchup. Looks like Kenny breaks dry. Nice little break, but fortunately nothing goes in for Kenny. And Edward comes to the table It's not the easiest shots on the one, but you just slow roll this in and get the cue ball anywhere back in the center of the table. Little stun, touch of left hand spin. I think if I was shooting the one, I'd shoot the one there. Have the cue ball come out here with a little bit of left. And I'm not for sure what he was attempting on that one. Not sure if he was trying a bank shot or what on that deal. I had a pretty good look at the shot. I was standing right behind him. I know there was room for the one to go in the corner up there. Not for sure what he was thinking. All right, so Kenny's swinging at the 10 ball here. Top right corner pocket. And he hits it pretty heavy, so it did not have any chance of going. And now Edwards got a super thin hit on the one. If I was Edward, I would try to thin the one, send the cue ball right here. Got to hit it hard. The table is super fast. It looked like that's what he tried to do. He just caught too much of the one, and he got a nice little run out of it anyways. Nicely done. I don't really see Kenny having a problem hitting this ball. He might have a problem scratching, but I don't see him have a problem hitting the ball. And he hits it good. Hits it good. Leaves a lot of distance for Edward on the one ball. And looks like this one might go in off the row and then the 5. Let's see if he's going to. Well, he's looking at a safety. Just banking a one up table. He'll bank the one right up table and leave the cue ball behind the 6-10 area, something like that. Gonna make it one better. Get it behind the 8. Nicely done. I believe Kenny will be coming out with the short stick next. Should be seeing an aerial attack. I know he knows how to jump, so let's see what he does. How much are the All right, so he doesn't like the aerial attack, so he's going to go for the try to tie up something, but that didn't happen either. So Edward comes to the table with ball in hand. Very nice layout here. So let's see if Edward can pull this off. All right, well, I missed what happened there. Trying to get a drink over here. So Edward is straight in on the one. Wow. Did he get there? Hard to tell. He might have. Oh, I guess he did hook himself. Gonna jack up and spin around the 6 to get to the 2. Oh, look at that. Wow. He almost hit that ball good. Almost hit that ball good. All right, so Kenny's got a nice shot here. Let's see if he can control this cue ball here. That's a negative, but I think he still has a billiard or combination. Might as well try the combination because if you do the billiard, you're probably going to be stuck behind one of those balls and not have an open shot at the three. All right, I believe he was safety all the way on that one. All right, he's looking at going around the A ball one round. No? All right, I guess he's going one rail beside the 10 ball. Nothing wrong with that. Very sensitive shot either way you look at it. I thought maybe he would go this way. It's a very tough shot, and he hits it really good. Nicely done by Edward. All right, so he wants to see him do it again. This time I think he will go around the 8 ball. He could easily make this off the back of the 4 ball. He can just go this way, catches the 3 like that. That should shoot it into the 4 and drop in the pocket. He's looking at coming to this bottom rail and going up and kicking at it. I mean, that works too, but I think he's got an easier shot if he just goes around the 8 with nothing but right spin. You don't have to hit it hard. Either way, it's going to be the same thing. Hit it pretty good. So definitely a good hit. All right, let's see if Kenny Mack can get rolling here. All right, he's going to need a nice, good draw stroke here. This could go really, really bad or really, really good. Let's see what he's got. And that would be a really, really bad. Not sure if he tried to cheat the pocket on that one. He didn't need to. Edward come to the table with a simple one rail bank on the 4. Or he could cut it in. He's got enough angle to cut it in. So it's one of those personal preferences. A lot of people like to bank. A lot of people like to cut. I'm a cutter myself. He didn't like it either way. I think Edward's just a little on the nervous side right now, trying not to make any careless mistakes. Even though his safety wasn't there. Kenny still got to make a good shot here though to get position on the 5. There's not a lot of room here, so he's calling the bank. So that means he's going to draw his cue ball straight back for the 5 ball. I'm not really sure if he knew exactly what he was doing on that one. All right, so Edward once again doesn't have nothing simple, so he's probably going to try to play another safety here. Bank the 4 up table, leave the cue ball on the other end. And he's jacked up over the 5 ball. Okay, so he's calling it. His cue ball should automatically come towards the 5, as long as he doesn't hit it too hard. Very sensitive shot because his cue ball is really going to take off as soon as he hits it. Just like that. Friendly nudge off the 10. Wasn't so friendly. But he's still at the table. All right, a simple one rail bank. Probably going to leave himself some kind of a combination on the 6-10 combo. Oh, don't think that's quite what he had in mind when he shot that. And even though Kenny's got ball in hand, this is still no gimme. So he's probably going to try to put, probably try to 3-foul Edward. Because he's on 1 right now. Edward misses this 5 ball. He'll be on 2. I really don't expect him to miss it. He's hit every kick so far, so wouldn't try to do a whole lot with it. Just try to make a good hit and not scratch in the corner pocket. Nicely done. He hits it really good. All right, Kenny has a super thin shot on the 5 to the corner pocket, or he can play another safety. Safety it is. All right, here we go. 1 rail kick, top rail, and back down. Thank you. Have a good one. All right, there we go. That's a nice shot by Kenny. Should get the right bounce. And the other table, he probably wouldn't have got the right bounce. All right, he's looking pretty good. Let's see if he can close this rack out. He has no clue. This speed is killing him right now, which I understand. Not the table. Cue ball. All right. Well, he may be forced to draw this ball to the side of the side rail and back out for the 9 in the same pocket. Don't think he can pinch draw this and maintain position on the 9. Draw it too much, you draw it in the side pocket. You don't draw it enough, then you don't get on the 9. Kind of like that. That was a not enough draw. But he does have a bank. He's got a 1 rail bank. One of those, if you try to draw back for an easy shot on the 10, you could draw the cue ball right where his finger is, or it could go right in the corner pocket. so, but he doesn't like the 1 rail, so he's going to do the cross corner bank, which doing that bank makes it very, very difficult to hold the cue ball for the 10. So if anything, maybe he's playing a 2-way on it. If he doesn't make it, the 9 ball stays up table. So if he shoots it like this, tries to make it in this pocket, if it doesn't go in, it stays right here. So he tried something nice, nice bank that was. I'm assuming he called that. If we can get another look at that, that was a nice, if it doesn't nice go bank in, shot. It stays right here. So he tried something. Wow, nicely done. Nice bank that was. He didn't get the position that he wanted on the 10 ball, but he does have the shot. Didn't look like he had that much angle on the 9 to bank it like that. And that's a nice cut on the 10 ball. Nicely done by Kenny Mack. That's going to give him 14 points for this team. So 14-2 win for Kenny. That makes the grand total as of right now 28-17 in favor of Team Spoilers. And they desperately need a good win right now. Basically, they're sitting, might as well say they're sitting dead even right now, according to the handicap spread. Team Spoilers has a little bit of an edge on it. And it looks like Tony's playing, Tony Patel is playing match number 4. And it looked like he's shooting pretty good. So if we can get 2 more wins here, if Edward can win for Team Whiskey Business and Tony Patel can win for Team Whiskey Business, I believe that's going to be 4 matches in a row, and Team Spoilers will have no chance of winning, so they won't even need to play the 5th match. That's exactly what they're trying to make happen right now. And to take a small break. Let's jump over to the other table real quick. Oh, he's back already. This is Brett for Team Spoilers, playing Tony Patel right now. Brett desperately needs a good win here to keep his team alive. And the same with Kenny Mack. Kenny desperately needs a good win to help keep his team alive. Not over yet. Nice little touch on the 1 ball. Looks like Kenny might play a little bit of 1 pocket after seeing that shot. Not a whole lot that Edward can do with this 1 ball. He's like super close to it. I don't think that the 1 ball is actually touching the rail. See if I can get some kind of. It's not touching the rail. Well, it was a good hit. Definitely a good hit. Unfortunately, goes off the 8 ball and scratches. So Kenny comes to the table with a nice little layout here. It's got the 1 in the side, 2 in the top right-hand corner. He'd like to get straight in on the 2. That way he can draw it straight back. Or he could go rail first, and he might have got too close to the rail. So he's probably going to have to punch this ball. I think if he can punch this ball with center ball with a touch of left spin and spin it 2 rails back out to the center of the table for the 5. And he tried to force it forward. He runs into the 8 ball and he comes out smelling like a rose. Looked like he's close to straight in on the 5 ball. Or if nothing else, he's got the awkward angle. If he tries to draw it back, he could draw it right into the side pocket. So maybe he forced to go high English to the bottom rail here and then back up, which is what he's trying to do. And he's still having some issues out of the speed. Not sure if he was actually trying to get way down there for the 7 ball. If I had to guess, he was trying to get right. Where's my thing at? If I had to guess, he was trying to get right here. Left himself a difficult shot on the 7 and misses it in the side pocket. Edward got a really nice opportunity to lay down a really tight safety here. Lock him up behind the 8 and the 9 ball. Which is what he's trying to do, and he didn't get there. Maybe he did. Left an easy one rail kick, though. They really need to get that cue ball tighter on the 8 or the 9 ball or in between. I think he caught the 7 ball a little too heavy. He's actually calling this in the side pocket so he can see the ball directly. It's a good try, but I think it was more of a safety than it was, or more of a two-way shot than anything. All right, so here we go. How you doing, Ben? Good to see you. All right, so here we go. One rail, good speed, good speed. Did it leak out? No, I don't think it leaked out. I don't think he has enough room to make this ball. If he does, I don't think he can hold it for position for the 8, so it really doesn't. There's no reward to try to make this ball. You can't get position. There's no sense in making it. So just play a nice safety, bank the 7 up table, and leave the cue ball on the opposite end. It looks like Tony Patel is playing exceptionally well over there. You can see the back end right there. Just makes another 10 ball for Team Whiskey Business. Used to be on my 10 ball team. We went to Vegas together last year on my 10 ball team. He recently dropped off to go back to his 9 ball team because we switched to double play this year. So Tony Patel is with his original 9 ball team that's playing 9 ball and 10 ball now. So I was nice enough to let him go. All right, so here we go. Edward desperately needs this rack to keep the basically keep the hammer down on team spoilers for his team. Got a nice line here. I wouldn't try to hold this ball. Just go ahead and naturally let the ball roll and shoot the 10 in his bottom left corner pocket. So he's going to shoot the 9 ball here. The cue ball should naturally come out here. 1 rail or 2 rails, it doesn't matter. Just like so, he hit it good speed, just missed the ball. Actually hit a little hard. I think if you hit that ball, a lot of people like to cinch that ball, but I like to roll it. That way, if it does catches the side rail, it still has a chance to go in. You hit the ball that hard, and it hits the side rail, makes it harder for the ball to go in. And Kenny Mack, very fortunate to hit the point of the side pocket and leave him a decent shot on the 10, because I think had he not hit the point, the cue ball was going to roll too far, and he wasn't going to have a shot. All right, so Kenny takes another game down for his team, an additional 14 points, so that will make his score at 42 to 25. Edward made 5 balls, so he gets 5 points. Bumped him up to 25. So 42 to 25. Kenny needs one more rack to get on the hill. It looks like so does Edward. 14 points for Edward would give him 39. Yep. Actually, no. 14 points gives him 39. So Edward desperately needs this rack just to have an opportunity to get to the hill. Edward wins this rack. He gets 14 points. That puts him at 39 points. That would be like 2 points shy of getting on the hill. So Edward desperately needs this. What a nice shot that was by Kenny Mack. I think we need to get another look at that shot. Nicely done by Kenny for Team Spoilers. Nice jump. That would be like 2 points shy of getting on the hill. So Edward desperately needs this. What a nice, excellent shot. Plays a safety on the 2 ball. Don't think he got there. Looks like, don't think the 9 ball was wired, but he can definitely hit the 2 for sure. Maybe he's just barely going to play it behind the 8 ball or the 4 ball. Locks him up on the 4 ball. Nicely done. Kenny's got a 1 rail kick. Go 1 rail or 2 rails. So 1 rail this way or 2 rails this way. Look like he's going with the 2 rail option. Oh, just goes around the 2 ball. Misses it going in and coming out. All right, so Edwards got ball in hand on the 2. And let's see, the next ball in rotation will be the 4 ball. This is right here. Roll forward and play the 4 up table, it looks like. He's got an awkward angle here, so he's not going to like this. He might be forced to run into the 9-5. Run the 4 here. The cue ball may flip the 9 if he doesn't run into the 7. Okay. He didn't even have to run into that, but he needed to. Or at least hit it with a little bit more high English. This 5 ball might be dead in the corner pocket off the 9, even if he hits it bad. He could billiard this 5 right off the 9 into this corner pocket. And you'll be able to see if the 9 ball moves, then you know he billiarded the 5 off the 9. If it doesn't move, like I said, I think you can hit it bad and still make it. So you'll see what happens right here. If the 9 doesn't move, then he hits it really, really good. And it looks like he did run into the 9. Kind of awkward. It's kind of an awkward looking shot he just did there. That ball didn't have any chance of going. I am sitting about 20 feet away from the pool table, just so you guys know. So I don't have the best of angles on it. And I'm watching the monitor like you guys are, except my monitor is only 17 inches. So I don't get to see the big picture like you guys do. All right, so Kenny Mack's trying to play a safety to get him on a 3 foul, but that's not going to work. So Edward comes to the table with a nice look here on the 6 ball. He can slow roll this with like a little stun shot. I like the stun shot rather than the slow roll. Stun this ball, cinch it in the pocket. Cue ball should hold up for a decent shot on the 7. Just like so, but he hit it maybe a little too hard. Maybe a little too much right hand spin. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. And this is what you get. Another extreme difficult shot here on the 7 ball. It looked like he's caught a 1 rail kick. Not a long rail kick, a long rail bank. He does, and look like he's playing it as a 2-way, except he does make the shot. Not for sure if you're going to go for the shot, make sure you get the position. So now Edwards got a difficult shot here. One rail kick. One rail kick on the 8 ball. Probably try to make it in the same pocket the 7 ball just went. I don't really like the 2 rail. All right, so it looks like Team Whiskey Business has won their 3rd match, or their 3rd match for the night. So Team Spoilers desperately needs a win here with Eduardo. Kenny Mac really needs to beat Edward to give his team any kind of hope of staying in the winner's bracket. And this is a good chance for Kenny right here with ball in hand on the 8 ball. 3 balls to finish the rack, to get on the hill first. And he needs to keep kicking Edward down. Try to rack up some good points for Team Spoilers. He overran his cue ball right there. He can still make it happen. He's just going to have to slow roll his cue ball. Shouldn't have a problem with running into the 10. He's going to need to hit it very, very super soft. Get it to bounce off the rail just a little bit. He says he's tired of running the ball slow, so he's trying to go an extra rail. I didn't really like the extra rail in that particular shot. All right, super thin cut on the 10. Yep, he lays it down for Team Spoilers. That gives Kenny Mac another 14 points to bring him up to 56 and on the hill. And it looks like Edward got 4 points, so that will bring him up to 29. All right, so Edward desperately needs this game just to make sure he doesn't lose too many points for his team. And that way the next match is going to be a no-brainer. And still may not even have to play it. It all depends on how many points that Kenny gets off of Edward. Edward just laid down a nice break. I believe he has a shot on the 1 in the side pocket. Probably play shape for the 2 in the same side pocket. If he's not too straight in, which I don't think he is, he can make the 1 here. Cue ball should drift right here. Not really for sure why he shot it like that. Now I don't believe he has a shot on the 2 ball. Maybe a back cut. Extremely difficult shot, and the hold position for the 3 was that 3-8 combination. Didn't get to see what happened to the 2 ball, but obviously it was a pretty good shot. And Edwards got nice position on the 3. Not really sure why he didn't take the shot on. All right, so Kenny Mack needs to hold the fort here and not let Edward make any more points. Yep, you got it too. Nice draw stroke by Kenny. Starting to get the table speed down. Still a little bit off, but that's not bad. He can work with that until he learns better. He's not going to have a problem with this. Swing his cue ball 2 rails. I wouldn't do one. I just don't want to do one because the table's running so fast. So if you shoot the 4 here, send the cue ball here and here, and have it stop anywhere here. That's exactly what he tried to do, but unfortunately, he forgot the most important thing. Forgot to make the 4 ball. It's a safety shot that most people always seem to overlook. Nice touch on the 4 right here. Super thin cut. Try to leave the 4 ball right here, and the cue ball naturally rolls. And if you get a good roll, it rolls behind the 10 ball and leaves yourself a very nice safety. A lot of people like to try to bank the 4 up table. See, he's shooting the other side of the 4. So he was all in on that one. And he makes a very nice bank shot. Very nice indeed. Then that happens. Somehow I missed the bank shot, did not come through. Kenny makes a bank. Is it going to stop? Wow. Yeah, it stopped right on the point of the corner pocket. Unbelievable. Wow. I don't think he can see any of this 7 ball. That would be so unlucky. And I believe he called the 10 ball, so he's going to spin around and just try to hope something happens. That's probably not what he wanted to happen, but it's not the easiest of shots. Edward's going to have a shot on the 7. Getting back to the 8's a whole different story, so he may be playing the 10 ball all the way on this one. I'm pretty sure he can billiard off that 7 into the 10 right here. See if he calls it. Hasn't caught anything yet. I definitely like going for the 10 ball here. He's calling the 7 ball instead. And he could make the 7 and draw off the 10. That might get him up table. You got to hit this ball really good. It's not really, I didn't think he had enough draw on it. Well, that's probably about the best thing that could happen for him. Kenny's going to play the combination, the 1 rail kick on the 8 ball, 1 rail kick on the 7-8 combination. Kenny can hit this 7 ball square in the face. That 8 ball's dead. So I got to hit it good though. And you're going to need a shot afterwards. And look how he hit it. How'd he hit it, folks? Wow. Nicely done by Kenny Mack. That's going to get him probably the win. 7 ball square in the face. That 8 ball's dead. So I got to hit it good though. And you're going to need a shot afterwards. And look how he hit it. How'd he hit it, folks? Yeah. Wow. And he takes down the 7 ball. Leaves a back cut on the 10 ball. And this is going to be for the win. I believe I heard the opponents talking about they can't win regardless of what happens in this match. So we'll see if you guys are going to get a 5th match or not. It doesn't look like it because no one's putting up a player. So I can only assume that this match is going to be over and we're going to be done for the night. Because I do not have another match coming up tonight. I do want to go ahead and take this time to say thank you to everyone that tuned in for the short time for tonight. Again, Lights Out Streaming is powered by No Quit Apparel, Nikki Cuellar's clothing apparel. Got the gloves. All right, so the match is not over yet. That was a 14 points for Edward. That's going to give him 43. Not for sure. All right. So the opponent got 4 balls, so that makes him 60. Okay. So we're looking at a hill situation. Kenny Mac really needed to shut him down there. All right, here we go. Kenny Mac just breaks the balls, makes a very nice break, makes the 1, 2, and the 3 on the break. This is a hill situation, so basically, like I explained earlier, it's kind of like a sudden death rack. Whoever wins this rack will win the match for their team. Yeah, so Team Whiskey Business is currently sitting at 450. Team Spoilers is sitting at 128. So the most that Team Spoilers can get out of this match would be 120 points, I would assume, at best. That's only going to put them up to a little under 300. So they've got no chance to win, even if they did play a 5th match. But we'll see. Let's see what happens here. Let's get there first, and then we'll talk about it. Like I said, I will be here all day tomorrow and all day Sunday. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's definitely a complete kill for Team Spoilers. Now you know they've got no chance to win. So Team Spoilers is going to the losers bracket starting tomorrow. And Team Whiskey Business, well, they're sitting pretty right now. Continuing their run in the winners bracket starting tomorrow. And again, like I said, thank you guys for tuning in. Greatly appreciate the love, the support. And you guys looking at getting a new glove, a new pool glove, check out the No Quit. They're only $15. And from my understanding, I don't wear gloves, by the way, but all the people that has tried them really enjoy them. And apparently they breathe pretty good on the hand. So I'm getting a lot of good reviews on them. So come to Q40 tomorrow and check them out. I'll have plenty of them in stock, ready to go. I've got the No Quit towels available, No Quit hats. And Janine just got a new line for her new logo, the Central Florida logo that you see on the top left-hand corner of the screen up there. We've got our hats in with that logo on it. They look really, really cool. like always, we've got plenty of USA Pool League shirts and whatnot uh, up for sale as well. So you guys need anything like that? All of this is basically all this comes from No Quit Apparel. Everything we do is from No Quit Apparel. She's taking care of all of our Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am apparel as well. So you guys need anything, just give me a holler. I take care of all the sales out in the Jacksonville area, but I'm in Central Florida right now. So if I can help you guys out getting anything, just let me know. But the gloves are off the chain. Check them out. All right, thank you guys so much. We will be back here tomorrow, live streaming at 10 a.m. Not sure what our next match is going to be coming up tomorrow, so you guys will have to stay tuned and see who's going to be next on the podium. We are at Q4 Billiards and Cafe right here in Winter Park, Florida. Very nice pool room. They got about 12 7-foot diamond pool tables and 2 9-foot diamond pool tables. They've got great food here. Good prices on the drinks, and they got the beautiful what do you call them? The arena lights, I guess is what they're called. I'm not really for sure what they have, or actually, I think they might be the perimeter lighting. I don't know, but they recently put the new lighting. I'm gonna see if I can give you guys a picture of it real quick. Put the camera up. There you go. There they are right there. Nice, nice arena lights. I'm not for sure if they came from perimeter lighting or not. I don't see a name on them, but Fahim has put these lights on every table here in the pool room, and as you can tell, they are quite bright. They definitely you're not going to have a problem seeing the balls, that's for sure. Get my video set back around where it's supposed to be, but definitely not going to have a problem checking out the table here. You see all the balls. There we go. But like I said, we have No Quit Apparel accessories, whatnot here. You guys need team jerseys, team shirts, whatever you guys need. Just let me know. I can get you. I can get you what you need. Get this circle off the screen here. There we go. Starting to wonder there. All right. So anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and call it a night because we do have a long day tomorrow, and my team, oh no, not again, is playing tomorrow, trying to defend our title. We actually won the trip last year for the 10 ball, so we're going to try to win it again this year. So hopefully you guys will wish us some luck and support the stream. Do me a favor, if you haven't subscribed to my YouTube channel yet, you can go to youtube.com at Lights Out Streaming. My stream should come up. My YouTube channel should come right up. I am in the process of trying to get the name changed from Sunshine State Predator Pro-Am to Lights Out Streaming. But anyhow, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and call it a night. You guys have a great night. We'll see you guys back here tomorrow, bright and early, 10 a.m. start time. See you then.